Good food is not everything when it comes to health, but without it, everything is nothing. Welcome to our show, Kitchen Treasures. In these shows, we are revealing that there are lots and lots of treasures in our kitchen, and you too can also put your own treasures. Treasures like what? Treasures like vegetables and fruits and whole grains and all these seeds and nuts, and they can actually provide good health to your family because these foods can provide you with vitamins and minerals and carbohydrates and good amount of fats and oils. And protein, of course, is assured when you have your good amount of plant foods. So for the past episodes, we were sharing with you so many techniques on how to improve, to enhance, and to develop some of the recipes. And we also shared so many things about modifications. By the way, it is not only fruits and vegetables that can be classified as treasure in your kitchen, but we can say that water also is one of the treasures. So we want to establish good drinking habit to the whole family members, and the gadgets are just hidden in our kitchen. We keep on teaching you the idea that plant foods can give you phytochemicals and antioxidants. Now, people are asking, what is really phytochemicals? When we say phytochemicals, these are plant chemicals. These are health-enhancing chemicals in plant. And if you see the color of the plant, it has unique phytochemicals. And when you look around, it is not only the phytochemicals that is available in that food, but we sometimes call it antioxidants. Now, the antioxidants are the good guys. We keep on calling, they are the good guys. But the free radicals are the bad guys. Now, what are the free radicals? The free radicals are actually the guys, no, the bad guys that can actually give you troubles. Okay, you could easily improve your free radicals if you keep on eating high-fat diet, and later on you'll be sick of many diseases. Eat the free radicals. You put more and more of your chemicals in food than harmful chemicals, and that can actually add to the problem. Now, the good guys, antioxidants, can actually reverse diseases. For sometimes, if you have eaten free radicals, yeah, you have to eat more of the antioxidants. Minsan, you have eaten fatty foods. Yeah, you're so sorry because you have eaten that kind of food. But later on, you have to recover. And you can only do that if you eat good amount of vegetables and fruits. Now, we keep on saying that it's not only food. Some of the free radicals can be just around you, cigarette smoking and alcohol drinking. If you are so pressured with so many things in life, that can also be your free radical. And the more you are exposed to free radicals, the more you have to include more antioxidants in your food. Okay? The more you have to prepare food that is really rich in phytochemicals. And when you do that, you will be able to save lots and lots of problems, particularly the chronic diseases. We call it the lifestyle diseases in this generation. Sad to say that here in Asia, the consumption of vegetables are becoming low, and comparing it before, it was now people are not eating that much of the vegetable. It's not only here in Asia, even in America, they say that only 20% of these people, rich people, only 20% of them are eating fruits and vegetables. So imagine the rich are not also eating good amount of fruits and vegetables. You know, when it comes to green vegetables, like their vegetables in the States, only 18% are eating this vegetable. And when it comes to eating just for the fruits is what I mean, more advantageous when it comes to taste. But it's only half of the population that can consume fruits. So what's the issue here? Even though the food is available, good food is available, but it's not hidden in their kitchen. It's not stuck in the kitchen. So you could hardly get foods that are not in the kitchen. So viewers, we are inviting you to store treasures in your kitchen. And when we do that, we will be able to increase the intake of vitamins and minerals, and you can increase the intake of fiber. It's so sad because the recent study right now, only 28% of the population are eating fruits and vegetables that are rich in vitamin C. You just look around, there are lots of fruits and vegetables that are really rich in vitamin C. Another sad news is only 16% of the population can eat whole grains. Imagine that. And whole grains are just available in the market, and only few people are eating this nutritious food. What's the problem here? The problem here actually is ignorance. Okay? The problem is ignorance, and the problem is you don't have the right step. Okay, the first step obviously is you have to really search on this food. And of course, store it in your kitchen so that anytime it is available, anytime, you can actually get it all the time. And if you do that, you will be able to be successful in providing good food to your family. I keep on saying in this show, good food is not everything when it comes to health, but without it, everything is nothing, huh? So you don't just say that, oh, anyway, it's just food. We will just take some of the nutrients, maybe I can get some of the nutrients from supplements. Yeah, maybe you can do that, but good food is still the best because we're getting both the identified and the unidentified nutrients. Now, when it comes to cancer, the good food can actually promise you to reduce the risk for cancer for 50%. So, meaning, cancer can be prevented if you have lots of treasures in your kitchen. Not only cancer, but you can also reduce your risk for heart disease and diabetes and many diseases. Now, sometimes some people would say, yeah, the capsule can be taken, right? I will not eat vitamin C anymore. I will just eat the supplement, the capsulated nutrient. But I personally believe this is only one nutrient. It's only vitamin C, for example. But if you will be taking your vitamin C from fruits, it's not just vitamin C, it has lots and lots of nutrients. Now, the most common dish in the Philippines when it comes to perfect, when it comes to perfect taste and perfect combination is sinigang. Okay, sinigang is so unique, and I personally love sinigang. That's my favorite. And this lunch, we had a very special dish. And it is actually a vegetarian sinigang. Some of you are very familiar with boneless bangos sinigang. But our sinigang here is still boneless bangos sinigang without bangos. So I'd like to call my friend. I really salute to the Hcbn crew, the staff. You know what? They're not just artists. They're not just IT people. They're not just cameramen. But they are also good cook. You know, the crew here is composed of young people that are vegetarians. So I have here Joanne. Joanne is an IT. She's very good when it comes to programming. Yeah, you can trust her when it comes to programming, but I would like to tell you, and I'm proud of her, being one of the best cook here in Hcbn. Welcome, Joanne, to our show.
Thank you, Doc. This is a great privilege that we can share our recipes.
So now I'm inviting you to dig our kitchen, and you have served us this lunch, this delicious recipe, and I'm sure, by the way, this is already the leftover, huh? They ate everything, huh? So how did you prepare this one?
Yeah, first you slice everything and prepare. And look at this. It looks so yummy. We have here.
What's that?
Gabi.
That's taro.
Yeah, taro. We call that taro. And then here's radish and kangkong. And you can see here, there's garlic and kamatis and tomatoes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
So, the
Simple,
usually
very simple.
sinigang is it has a unique taste because it is a little bit sour.
Yeah.
So what's
What
the
makes it
ingredient
sour?
that makes it sour?
Yeah. You put a lot of tomatoes, and when you serve it, you put some calamansi.
Okay, so that's how she cooks her version of sinigang. But some
You
people are
have
doing
also-
it another version, right? Instead of calamansi, they put other paasim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
so like, sampalok,
yeah, sampalok and what they call the
kamyas.
kamyas.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
kamyas.
That's a very good song.
Have you tried cooking sinigang using guava?
I've seen that, but I haven't tried.
Yeah, because the guava style is the Tagalog style. So the Tagalog, we are putting guava.
Guava leaves?
No. The fruit.
Really?
Yeah, you have to use
I
the overripe fruit of guava, and then we are cooking first the soup with the guava. You have to. We have two options. Like the first one, you can even stay the guava skin, not the skin, the flesh, but without the seeds, yeah. So you can see the guava fresh flesh.
Is it ripe or
No, the
young? The young one?
the ripe one, the real ripe one.
Oh.
It's better if it is really overripe guava. Okay. Or sometimes you remove the guava, you just extract the flavor, the sour. You just get the juice of the guava. Yeah. So
Wow.
in this recipe, can you have an estimation how many of us here would really eat this kind of vegetable? Like in Iloilo, can we say that 90% would really eat sinigang?
Yeah, 90%.
90%. So friends, if it is 90%, it must really be very delicious, huh?
Very delicious.
And what modifications can you do here? Okay, by the way, wait. Those of you who have pens and paper, get your pens and paper so that we can list some of the modifications.
You can actually get this taro out of this, and you can have it. You can still have it as sinigang
Yeah.
without this taro.
So meaning if it is without taro, it's still the same. Still the same. So instead of taro, maybe I can put more radish, huh? Yeah, so put more radish. Okay, so can you also put other vegetables beside radish and taro? Can you put okra here?
No, I think because it's kind of slimy. I don't like slimy in
your
sinigang.
sinigang. Oo.
Yeah.
How about putting by the way, the kangkong can be substituted with
Kamote.
kamote tops. Yeah, kamote tops. But I think saluyot is not good here, huh?
It's kind of slimy.
But there is no rule actually. Okay, you can add more vegetable here. Edmundo was really shouting, add vegetable. Yeah, add leaves. Yeah, that's right, huh? We can add vegetable in this dish. This one is kangkong, right? But the next best is talbos ng kamote. Okay? Talbos ng kamote is the next best for kangkong. Can we put mustasa here?
I think so.
How about you guys over there? we can put mustasa leaves, okay? We can put mustasa leaves. Now, wait. There are several kinds of sinigang. I call it the white sinigang. No greens. So meaning, if we remove this, let's try. Let's put this one here. all the leaves. Okay. You imagine, okay, let's rewind, for example, our cookery. Okay, rewind the cookery. Rewind the cooking procedure. So, here, this is another recipe, the white sinigang. So, instead of putting the greens, just the white. And maybe next meal, it's all the greens, no white.
It's still green because of this.
Yeah, the green is in the platter, but not. Okay, so can you hold this sinigang?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now wait. Here's another technique. The sinigang here is white, right? So this can be your first sinigang. If you put the greens, that can be the regular sinigang. But if it is all the greens, that is the green sinigang. But if you want really that kids can eat this good, the technique is you have to stop after cooking this one, especially if you are planning to put the greens here. And when the family member comes in, that's the time you have to boil again and then put the leaves so that the leaves are really fresh. Okay,
Yeah,
because we cannot overcook this one. Yeah, it's hard to overcook. And it's not really that nice anymore. Okay, so this is another dish that can actually help a lot in our planning. By the way, the sinigang is so important when it comes to planning. Why? Because it has its vitamin C. You know, the vitamin C in sinigang is very, very good because you have a combination of vitamin C and maybe iron from your leafy vegetables, and that can make a perfect combination of your dish. Of course, this is also rich in calcium from our greens, huh? And it's really nice to drink the soup, huh?
Yeah, because it's kind of sour.
Yeah, it's kind of, it has the unique sour taste. But you know, some people are putting the artificial sour ingredients.
Like the sinigang mix?
Yeah, we can do better than that, right? Yeah. So how do we make this palatable? Delicious. What seasoning can we advise our viewers?
You can add some more garlic or onions, and then put a lot of tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes actually. That's actually the secret. The tomato has the vetsin effect. Yeah? Have you tried putting tomatoes and then it becomes so delicious, so palatable? Okay. I heard that you have put seaweeds here. Huh?
A little bit of seaweeds.
Yeah, so
that
how
it
do you
will
do
taste-
that?
It will taste like fish.
So how do you do the seaweed? How do you, what kind of seaweeds did you use?
A dry seaweeds. It's called nori.
Nori?
Yeah. And then you just crush it and
So
sprinkle.
did you add salt in this? So you can add salt. Now, can I put brag a little so that the color can become a
Yes,
little bit brown? So you can put brag here, huh? Now, you were telling me earlier that you have a good recipe, perfect recipe for radish. How do you do that?
Yeah, you can actually saute the radish with garlic, onion, and tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes, and it really tastes good. Why don't you try it?
So can you say it again? You're too fast, huh?
Am I too
Our
fast?
viewers are really writing the ingredients. Okay, viewers, listen. Okay, what's the main ingredients?
The main ingredients are garlic, onion, and radish. You cut the radish thinly, and then put a lot of tomatoes. You can saute it with tomatoes.
The ripe tomatoes?
Ripe tomatoes, the red one.
And then saute it with garlic and onions?
That's all. And you add a little bit of water.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Should I cook it then, or it's just half cooked?
You cook it done. It's really good.
So if the radish is soft already,
You can
meaning
serve it.
Okay, you can serve it. So that's another recipe. By the way, if in case there is leftover, like people did not eat the radish, can I still use and modify? I can saute this with garlic and onions and tomatoes.
Yes, you can.
And yeah, so that's actually recycling. So you can also do recycling. Yeah, some vegetables can be recycled, but not the leaves. Okay, you remember that. Do not recycle the leaves because it won't taste good. If you recycle the leaves, it becomes so malata, it's so saggy, and it's not good anymore. People won't love tasting it anymore. Okay, so we're so happy because just the radish, the taro, and kangkong, and with little sour, we were able to present lots of variations and modifications. Can you still count the modifications that we have done?
I don't know. There's a lot of modifications.
You know, our crew here is very much excited to taste the sinigang here, but I have to taste first before you before you try this recipe. Okay, so I'll taste this one. Oh, I love taro, so I'll taste the taro. Perfect. Delicious. There is a variety of taro that is really good, soft, and
There's a hard
yeah.
one.
There's another one that is a little bit hard. So you use the taro that is soft. This one is really the soft taro. So even kids would like this kind of dish. So I'm so happy with you, Joanne. So can you invite them, our viewers, to always watch our Hcbn show?
Yes, you can watch our show to have some ideas on how to cook vegetarian dishes.
Yeah, you have also other shows, right? Like you broadcast other programs in Hcbn. So you have music programs, right?
Yeah, there's 50% is music, nature videos, and some sermons, and many more.
And I heard that many people are blessed really with the Hcbn program. And me too is really blessed with the program. It's not just a regular program, but it is actually an inspirational, the program that can actually lift your spirit. And I personally believe even the crew members are very much inspired when it comes to listening and producing the program. We have, is it 24/7 show?
Yes, it is.
So you can, Edmundo here is signing us to show us the schedule. The schedule, I think they will be plugging it in the screen, right? And the schedule is always there, and we have the episode here in the Treasure Kitchen Treasures, and we will be showing you some of our episodes next time.
Next time.
But we would like to remind you that, yeah, the program here is produced by the young people, inspired young people, and we are so happy because they are also blessed when they are producing the program. So I think we don't have time anymore, and we have already accomplished a lot of recipes in Sinigang. Thank you very much, Joanne, for always saying yes to my request. And I'm sure that you have learned a lot. Now, this is just a start when it comes to creating your own Sinigang. And I am challenging you that you can even duplicate or you can even multiply your Sinigang to more than 100 variations. Okay? All you have to do is make a checklist. You have to put a list of your sinigang number 1, sinigang number 2, and 3, and 4 until it becomes 100. And that is possible. I have tried it myself. Friends, again, good food is not everything when it comes to health, but without it, everything is nothing. And I personally would like to thank all of you for staying with us here in our show, Kitchen Treasures. See you next time.